Hello, Lego lovers. This is Elle, and this is a Lego Disney set review. This is Aurora's Forest Cottage, set number 43188, and it's about 300 pieces and retails in the US for around $40. So let's get into it. Let's look at our figures first. So, I'm bad with names. Please don't hurt me. But I believe this is Maleficent, and I do really like this figure even though she is evil. I love the printing that we have on the front of the dress. I love how the pink kind of fades into purple. Really nice printing. We have some emotion. We have kind of a sinister smirk, which is really nice. Lots of eyeshadow. She comes with this like wand with the yellow gem up there. And this is like a headpiece. Otherwise, her head is kind of surrounded in this black kind of cloth, you could imagine. And she has this nice purple cape. Otherwise, I really love that printing. There is unfortunately no back printing, so that's a little unfortunate. And here we have our Aurora. So as you can see, very nice printing on that dress part there. Very nice printing on the top too. Unfortunately, no printing on the back. She's kind of got a standard kind of smile on her face and kind of the rubbery type blonde hairpiece. And yes, you can put one accessory up top there. And also interesting is this set comes with a lot of animals. So here we have a squirrel or chipmunk, depending on how you want to call it. And you can put an accessory on the tail there. Otherwise, a cute facial print. Really like that. Sits on one stud. No printing around anywhere else, unfortunately. Then similar to that, we have this cute gray bunny. Nice face print. Accessory on the head there. Kind of has ears swept back, which I think is really cute. No printing on the back and sits on one stud. Here we have a really nice one here. This is like a fawn deer, and really nice facial print on there. Really cute. Love the ears. Just a cute little figure. It's got a little tail. You can put an accessory on the back and some thin legs that do fit kind of on two studs. Kind of a weak connection, but a cute little figure. No printing anywhere else. Nope. Unfortunate, but still really cute from the front here. And then we have this bird. It looks a little menacing in the eyes, but it's a black type bird with some yellowish orange kind of details. Sits on one stud again. There's even more. This is a little bluebird. Little bluebird. Comes in the bookstore modular and one other set, which I can't remember. Might be coming in more, but I'm just so happy to see this little bird piece coming out in different colors. I hope they do more in the future. Red would be the next perfect one. It's just a nice, simple, cute little bird piece that adds some nice detail to Lego, and it sits on one stud but has no accessory connection. Apparently, I'm having trouble talking in this review. So this down here is extra parts, and there's actually some highlights. We have one of these 3-leaf type flowers, just a really nice piece. I did go through the full entire parts in my parts review. Another flower type piece. We have 2 different colored wands. We have this in pink too. We have a gold key even. So there's some pretty nice extra parts in this, even one of those nice cups. So, and one of the newer white type pieces, which are starting to be used a lot. So let's look at our build. First of all, we'll look at this bridge. Now, admittedly, it is really a simple bridge. However, it's very kind of nicely ornate, and it uses some nice parts. For one, these pink balls are a bit new this year. I think they came in a Lego Mario set. And then you have these nice gold flourishes. We have these gold leaves. It just looks really, really nice, really ornamental and decorated for how simple it is. You even have it's unfortunately covered up, but some those bricks or profile type bricks that they're called. The top looks kind of bland. but it just, I don't know, it looks really nice is what you get here. It's a very simple bridge, but it looks really nice and detailed. This is the Cottage. Now, it is admittedly kind of small, but I just really love it. I love the colors, the mixture. There's a lot to love about it, so let's take a closer look. So first up here is the front standing kind of base part. They always have a little green kind of in the front, and you can see we have a cut off stump there from a tree. It's kind of nice. We got some green bricks, which are plates, which are actually put there to keep the plates together a bit better. We got some detailed flowers down there. One of the neat parts is how they get this look of kind of like those old-fashioned type cottage type house with this support in the reddish brown over in front of a panel. It just gives it a really nice look. You have a nice stickered floor mat right there, really nice. And then on this side you can see that it's like built in a tree, and I just love the color choice of using that dark pink with that blue. It just really, it looks colorful. Two simple colors, but it looks colorful, and it looks like it's built out of a tree. Very simple but very nice. Upper level has a kind of a really nice detailed window there. I don't know why they use these pieces because there's nothing supposed to be on there, but okay. I won't complain because it's a nice extra little piece to get that bracket. And then you kind of have this reddish brown there, which really goes with the building. It looks really nice. The colors all match up with that door to the outer kind of shutters, and of course these shutters can open, and you have the nice yellow coloring for the roof part. It just looks really nice. Up top there isn't a whole lot. You can put a bird or someone there. It's not fully covered, as you can kind of see, but we do have this nice build for like a chimney or smokestack, which is kind of interesting. But it's supposed to be like there's magical stuff you can see coming out, which kind of correlates to the movie, which is pretty cool. The other thing on the outside here is we have this like water wheel, which is actually more of a function. You can see a little frog there, and we imagine that there's water there, and it's kind of cool how they made it look kind of like it was wavy. And this isn't a candlestick, but it's a play mechanism, and there's actually blue cylinders in there to kind of make it, it has a sound to it if you like rattling sounds. Otherwise it's a nice little mechanism, and you can imagine it whirling with the water, which is pretty cool. I like how they use the gold for that. Makes it really ornate. This is kind of plain, but they probably can't just put infinite pieces in a set. And actually, when you roll that, if you'll notice, the smokestack actually goes up and down. It's a very simple little mechanism. This actually isn't even attached in there. I can pull it all the way out. It just kind of punches it up and down a little bit. Just really cool, really simple, nice mechanism. But let's go inside. And upon going inside, I realize I'm missing a part, which I have no idea where it is. But on the floor level, we kind of have not too much here. Basically kind of a kitchen. Really simple. We got sticker over there with some baking stuff. We got a pan with some sugar or something baking in there. We have a very awkward kind of fire furnace type look where the flame is just kind of, I don't like this part. It's one of the parts that I really don't like about it. It just doesn't make sense to me what, you know, like it's supposed to be a fireplace or a cooking thing or something. I kind of get that, but I don't fully see it there. The flame just shooting out is just kind of awkward. You have a nice bottle there. Another sticker in the back of dress designs, which I think is really cute. Over here we have a candle on like a little table, and a nice little table to eat with, and a bucket. And actually I want to pull out this chair because it actually is really interesting. So all they did was put like a chocolate bar or the gold bar type piece and this. And for a mini doll, it actually, as if it's easier because it's not balanced in my hand, but I can do an example of it here because I was actually quite surprised how well it worked for having a mini doll sitting at a table. Get a closer look there. It works really nice. I haven't seen a chair build like this for anything really, and it it works really nice. She's kind of in there with how the table's designed, and like the height of it is perfect for that table. It's just a really interesting design, which was something new to me, and I really liked getting out of this set, and might be something simple to use for a chair in the future. However, up here, let's talk about the part that's missing. It's in here, and I have no idea where it is. Definitely going to be in my parts review, but it's one of the brown books, no print on it. However, I believe it did have the 1x2 Once Upon a Time print inside, and that book actually slides in here. Sorry I don't have it on me, but yeah, it's nice to get that print on there because it's kind of rare. Up here we have a sticker of the 3 witches, or I don't know what they're called. I can't remember it. Godmothers? I'm not sure. But, yep, just a sticker there. Just kind of a nice little detail. This actually, for how simple it is, looks incredibly fantastic. So you have a clear cylinder there. And then you put in the 3-leaf flower petal kind of thing. And then you put the accessory flower on top. And it's so simple, but looks so nice. And here we have a bed, and that is a sticker. Nothing too fancy there. And again, those can open. And here you can see just a key randomly clipped on there. Not sure why that is. And we can see the back side of this, how it works, that it goes up and down. And of course, a bucket with some cherries. So that's the whole set. And as you can see, she stayed in there pretty well. So what do I think about this set? Well, it's a $40 set, which is one thing. I love the printing on the figures. I do wish they did printing on the back. I don't mind not getting different emotions in some of these Disney sets because you don't necessarily get the princesses as much as, say, like the Friends. However, at some point, I would like some different emotions, of course. This is a great set in my mind. There's a lot of interesting parts in here. Check out my parts review for more in depth on that. The little play feature, which is actually kind of 2 play features in one. You get the kind of like water wheel rattling. Would be great for a kid for something to play with. But then you also, in that effect, get the smokestack going up and down, which is a nice new piece too. And it's a cute little place. The internal detail is very limited, unfortunately, which is kind of one thing that's kind of a negative thing. However, I do like the table setup. That is great with the chair, and you do have a little bedroom. It looks really nice. I wouldn't say there's necessarily a lot of play space in here, but overall, you know, in a way, this is a really nice display set. From this view, when I look at this, it looks fantastic. It has lots of unique parts. It just looks really nice. The internals is a little thin, but it does look nice. And you have all those animals. You have just a pile of animals you get, and most of them are newer as far as I can tell. And you get this rare bluebird. So there's quite a bit in this set. It is a $40 set. I mean, if you can get it on discounted, it's even better. But I really like this one. It was one that caught my eye, and I'm like, I really want that set. It's just a really cool house into tree type build. But I've been talking about this set for a long time. You know my opinion on it right now. It is definitely an awesome set. 2 mini dolls, but you get a plethora of pets. Really interesting build. There are some build technique type things that I didn't expect that just turned out and looked really nice. So I want to thank you for watching, and hopefully you'll watch one of my next videos. Subscribe to get more of those. Thanks again.